Hello students, this is your first chapter for revision from civics and your first chapter is on equality. So let's have a quick recap of this chapter. Your first topic is on equality. People's participation, conflict resolution, equality and justice. These are the key elements of democracy. Everything is being looked after. Equality is an important feature of democracy as it influences every aspect of its functioning. So how it is ensured? Equal right to vote. Each and every adult in India has the right to vote irrespective of their wealth, community and religion. So the universal adult franchise, this was being adopted as an idea of equality because in past everyone were not having the right to vote, but after the independence and as we become a democratic country, we adopted our constitution, adopted universal adult franchise where each and every adult who is above 18 got right to vote. Under this system, the value of each vote is considered as same. So there is no discrimination on the basis of community, wealth or religions. Every individual votes was considered as same value. Other kind of equality in India, living and working condition of people are far from equal. So they are not living in a same conditions. They are not having a same working conditions also. They are differentiated like in slum area and posh areas where poor people live in slum and rich people live in the posh area. Working conditions are also not same because the poor people used to work on the basis of daily wages and as a laborer, and the rich people, they are highly salarized and their working conditions are far better than the poor people. So apart from being poor, people face inequality in different ways. So that is not on the basis only of status. So the people of India faces inequality in different ways also. Caste system is the most common form of inequality, especially in the rural areas. So higher caste and lower caste, that is being divided. Our society is being divided on the basis of this, and the lower caste people faces inequality on the basis of their religion and as well as caste also. Urban areas have to some extent have done away with it, but it still remains in mind of even educated urban Indians. So they are far educated. So this indiscriminations or inequalities are faced less in urban areas, but still it is even in the educated urban Indians. So this still are found in the educated urban peoples also. There are areas which dominate caste system like marriages. Here for marriage in textbook you are having example. In matrimonial sites you will see the advertisement as given that they are preferring the groom or bride from the same community or from the same caste only. So mainly the dominant castes are preferred more for the marriages. Dalit is a term used by the people of lower caste to address themselves. So these are lower caste people, they are referred as Dalit. Dalit means the broken one. They use this word to point out how they have been and are still discriminated against. They are incident of Dalit student in school facing discrimination as they are asked to sweep the floor, drink water from separate pots, sit away from general students, etc. We have already gone through the story of Om Prakash Valmiki, what kind of discrimination was faced by him, how the teacher and principal used to discriminate, and even the students. So he was not allowed to sit in the class with the other students. He was always sitting nearby the door You has to wait for the peon to come to drink water. So there are many kind of discrimination that was faced by Om Prakash Valmiki. People belonging to different religion communities are also denied accommodation in the housing society in urban areas. Here one story we have covered about Mr. and Mrs. Ansari, how they were facing for getting a rented house, as they were belonging from one particular religions, as they were Muslims, so they were not given the house in the urban areas also. Next topic, recognizing dignity. The caste we are born in, the religion we follow, the class backgrounds we come from, male or female, etc., determine the way, why, and how some people are treated unequally. So these are the few reasons why the people are treated unequally. In such situation, a person's dignity is violated. He is being insulted, he is being humiliated, because we are discriminating on the basis of religion or caste or the gender also. We treat them unequally. So dignity means the state of being worthy of honor or respect. So every person deserves dignity. That is very much necessary, whether he is coming from any of the background, from any of the religion, or he or she, whether they are from any of the gender. So they need the dignity. They should be respected. They should not be treated unequally. So not allowing accommodation a particular religious community, asking the student of a particular caste to do menial job is a violation of dignity. Here they are humiliated and insulted. So this should not be done. So equality in Indian democracy. The Indian Constitution recognizes every individual as equal. This means there will be no discrimination on the basis of gender, caste, religion, tribe, educational or economic background, etc. In India, the principle of equality of all recognized in two ways. So how it is being recognized? Firstly, it is recognized by laws. So through laws, they are recognizing the equality, the principle of equality. How? Through laws. There are various laws to see that the people are treated with dignity and as equals. Provisions of equality are enshrined in the Indian Constitution. Every person is equal before the law. Nobody can be discriminated against on any grounds. Every person has access to public places and public utility. Untouchability has been abolished. So through this are being implemented. Secondly, through government schemes like midday meal scheme in schools to encourage poor and lower caste students to attend the school. How? These steps help in removing caste prejudice, increasing quality of opportunities and establishing dignity, etc. The attitude of discrimination can be changed only when people begin to believe that no one is inferior and also should be treated with dignity. Establishing equality in democratic society like India is still a challenge, but things are getting better each day. So midday meal scheme, we have learned how the Tamil Nadu government has started first, and later on how the Supreme Court ordered other state to follow the same ideas. So many lower caste people got jobs over there. Their children used to come school regularly. Their attendance also improved, and slowly and steadily the discrimination was decreasing. So by these two ways, through laws that become compulsion, if anybody violates that, they could be punished, and secondly by the schemes, they are being helped out. So these are the two ways how the Indian democracy ensures equality. Issues of equality in other democracy. The democratic countries around the world face the issue related to equality in the form of communities struggle. Like Africans community brought as slaves in America were treated extremely unequal, like while traveling by bus, they were to vacate their seats for whites and take a back seat. So Rosa Parks has a refusal to such discrimination marked the beginning of civil rights movement in USA. So it is not like that only India faced the same, but the other country also faces many kind of issues, mainly community struggles. So here we have already covered this story in our video about the Rosa Parks, how she was asked to get from her seat to vacate for the whites. So her refusal marked with the beginning of a civil rights movement in USA. So by this, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, religion, or national origin. All schools were open for African American children because they were having separate schools before, and the Africans were forced to learn the subjects what being taught by the American teachers, or what subjects were taught in the American schools. They were living in separate areas, using separate transportations, working in separate areas. So many kind of discrimination were faced by the Africans. Inequality in some forms still perished in USA. So it is not like that it is completely over, but still they are facing some inequality in USA. Article 15 of Indian Constitution. So what is Article 15? No citizen shall, on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of them, be subjected to any disability, liability, restriction, or condition with regard to access to shop, public restaurant, hotels, and places of public entertainment. So according to this, every individual can use any of the shop, restaurant, hotels, or the public entertainment. To use of well tanks, bathing ghats, and places of public resort maintained wholly apart or partly out of state funds, or dedicated to the use of general public. So everyone can use. Nobody should be discriminated, nobody should be restricted. Everyone is having right to use whatever services are being provided by the government or by the privates. So everyone is having the right to use anything or access to use anything surrounding them. Challenge of democracy. No country can be a complete democracy. Community or individual always try to expand the ideas of democracy or press for greater recognition of equality on the existing and new issues. Emphasis is on maintain dignity of individuals. So as I said, it is not completely removed the practices what is being followed from the past. Still this issues perish in India also. So we cannot say any of the country is completely a democratic one, because every individuals and every communities are having their ideas, and they try on these ideas to just to improve their living conditions. So they just keep on changing the existing, and they just come up with the new ideas. So mainly they are emphasizing on the maintaining dignity of the individuals. So it is keep on changing presently, and it will keep on changing in future also. Wait for the second part of video to be uploaded for the exercise of this chapter.